My name is Matthew Parker. I like soccer, I like kickball, I like science, and when I grow up, I want to be an astronaut.
From today compared to back then, it's just so different. It's hard to imagine how bad it was. Matt, when he was about 2 years old, he wasn't doing very well. He was sick and he needed a kidney. He spent 3 or 4 days a week in the hospital doing dialysis. So the majority of his days were in the hospital. It was very disruptive for the whole family. Our whole life was wrapped around Matthew. The chances of him finding a kidney were very small. Maybe 1% of the population would match him.
So when certain organs fail, like the kidneys, you actually have the ability to replace that function with a kidney donated from another person. And that kidney can come from either somebody who's passed away recently or from a live person.
His Christmas wish was to have a new kidney. So University Hospital, they came to us and did a campaign for Matthew and got the word out for someone to step forward and be a donor.
I'd been teaching for about 12 years, and the kindergarten teacher and the principal and the counselor and everybody who knew Matt had come and talked to me and told me, you're going to have triplets in your class, and one of them needs a kidney transplant. He loved being at school because he was able to socialize and he had a lot of friends there, but he was tired all the time. And it was just really heartbreaking to watch a child that age go through that. Lisa came to me and let me know that they were putting on a campaign for Matt to get a kidney for Christmas, and they called it Matt's Wish. That night, I couldn't sleep, and the next morning I went to school and I got on Matt's Wish website, and I just kind of felt like I needed to know if I was the one that could help Matt.
Living kidney donation is basically when a healthy or relatively healthy person with normal functioning kidneys donates one of those kidneys to another person.
The campaign went nationwide, and it was such a long shot to find anybody to be a match. We found out that the one who was a match was right here in our own town, and it was his own teacher.
It was like finding a needle in a haystack for Matt to find his living donor, and I was the one that was lucky enough to be able to donate and to be able to help Matthew. When I found out that I was a match for Matt, it was pretty amazing. I did get a call from the living donor coordinator, and she could sense that I was very nervous, and she really calmed me down and walked me through the whole process. My biggest concern was for my health and safety for my family, because I'm a wife and I'm a mother, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing anything that would jeopardize my health. And she just reassured me that, no, this is just the beginning. We're going to work with you. We're going to find out if you're a good match. We're going to check out everything on your body to make sure that you are healthy enough for this to happen. And we're going to educate you about everything that it means to be a living donor now and in the future.
There are roughly about 17,000 kidney transplants performed in the United States annually, and roughly about half of those transplants are from living kidney donors.
My teacher gave me a kidney. She's very helpful and kind.
It is like a new world having a child that has a transplant. He can do so many more things. He can play, he has more energy, he can eat food, he's not restricted on his liquids. He can go swimming, he can go to school.
Becoming a living donor was one of the best things that I've ever done. It's not something that I ever would have imagined before I met Matthew.
His story opened up a lot of questions for other people. And there's still people who come to me today and they're asking me questions about being a donor because of Matthew.
He's got my kidney, and it's made him so much healthier and enabled him to live so much of his life, as a little boy.
By becoming a living donor, you can save a person. You can save someone who's going through horrible times, who's having trouble, who may not be here tomorrow.
Living donors are heroes.
Being able to see Matthew run around and be as healthy as he is just a blessing for all of us.
Matt's wish at one time was for him to be transplanted, and now he wants everyone to have one.
My wish is everybody to have a kidney like me.